Good morning, Panthers. I am Mr. Murphy, one of the science teachers here at PFHS. I recently interviewed 10 graduates of Potomac Falls, and from the interviews, I have made 4 videos for you. Today's video is about where life has taken these graduates since leaving Potomac Falls. All of us have different dreams for our future. I hope that you see their stories, their perseverance, and realize that you can attain your dreams as well.
My name is Seti. I graduated in 2018.
My name's Danielle Darling. I went to Potomac Falls and graduated in 2014.
So my name is Jasmine Sa'i and I graduated in 2013.
Hi, my name is Morel Abouali. I graduated from Potomac Falls in 2009 and I got vaccinated.
Hey everyone, my name's Dr. Arshad Ali. I graduated from Potomac Falls in 2008 and I got vaccinated.
Hi guys, my name is Anisha Basu. I graduated from Potomac Falls in 2008 and my younger brother actually graduated in 2012. So we're a family of Panthers.
Hey guys, this is Dr. Kayvani Zadapana, the PFHS class of 2008, and I got vaccinated.
Hello, my name is Dr. Victoria Linus. I graduated from Potomac Falls in 2005 and I got vaccinated.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Edmonds, Potomac Falls class of 2005, and I got vaccinated.
My name is Katie Andrus, and I graduated from Potomac Falls High School in 2004, and I got vaccinated.
I'm a third year at UVA right now. I'm studying foreign affairs, and I'm also a farm tech at Giant Pharmacy, which is how I could get the vaccine.
Yeah, so I am currently in pharmacy school in Richmond at VCU, and I started, I graduate in 2022. It is a 4-year program. I completed my undergrad at JMU and thankfully was accepted to pharmacy school. So I will be graduating with a Doctor of Pharmacy shortly here in about a year and a half. So I'm excited about that and hopefully be a practicing pharmacist. A mix of both. I work right now as a pharmacy technician, and they call us interns because I'm still in school, but that is paid work for me. I started working with Kroger Pharmacy since I think 2016. So it's been a few years. So I'll have some experience under my belt. I've enjoyed working with Kroger for the whole time I've been there. So.
Currently, I'm in pharmacy school at VCU. I'm in my 4th year. Once I graduated Potomac Falls, I went to George Mason University and I got my Bachelor's of Science in Chemistry. I spent 4 years there, and then I started VCU in 2017, and I'll be graduating this May with a Doctor of Pharmacy.
I am a school psychologist for Loudoun County Public Schools. I actually was the psychologist at Potomac Falls for 3 years. And this year I switched schools and now I'm at Light Ridge, which is the new school. So I kind of stumbled upon the field of school psych. Growing up, I thought, like every other Middle Eastern girl, that I wanted to be a doctor. And but in undergrad is actually when I got more into psychology and I just fell in love with the field. So after I graduated undergrad, I took a year off to just kind of see, what do I want to do? Pursue med school or pursue psychology. So in that process, I read about the school psych program at George Mason. And after reading that description about how, you can really help school-age children, you can help support mental health needs, help students with difficulty learning, whether that's because of an educational disability or because of social emotional needs. Kind of putting all of that together, I was like, that's exactly what I want to do with my life.
So I am currently working as a primary care doctor in Falls Church. And I kind of went just straight through. I went to college at Virginia Tech and stayed there for med school. And then I moved to Chicago for my residency training. And then, which finished, it's been like a year and a half now, thankfully. And and then I came back to practice around here. I'm in an office practice. It's kind of an arrangement where it's like the group is owned by the hospital, so I work for a hospital, but I don't work in the hospital. I work in the clinic.
So I graduated in 2008, and then I went to UVA for undergrad, which was awesome. Go Who's. Followed by that, I knew I was going to go to medical school eventually. So I took a year off after high school to work as a scribe at Reston Hospital Center, after which I then got my master's at Tulane, after which I then went to medical school at Rush Medical College in Chicago. And now I'm doing my residency in ear, nose, and throat at the University of Virginia. So I came back home. So that's how I got to be where I am currently.
So I am working as an emergency medicine physician in a community hospital in the suburbs of Boston. My family, my wife and I moved our kids up here about a year and a half ago when she got into business school. And so she's been doing her schooling while I've been working. And now we're Virginians. I'm born and raised. We both went to Virginia Tech. And then I kind of went up towards DC for my medical school training, and then back down south to University of Virginia, where I did my residency training in emergency medicine. And then that's when she got into business school. And so we moved further up north.
After I graduated high school, I went on to college. I went to St. Mary's College of Maryland, which is a small liberal arts and public honors college. And then from there, I moved to Baltimore, where I went to medical school at the University of Maryland. After that, I did what's called a residency, so training in a specialty. I was at Virginia Commonwealth University for general surgery. And then I did a fellowship, which is additional training for another year. And for that, I selected endocrine surgery so that I could operate on some of the glands of the body, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenal. And I went to Texas and did my training at Baylor Scott and White.
Yeah, so I went straight to the Air Force Academy after graduating, and in 2009 I graduated from there and then went on to med school out in Nebraska. Went straight from there to residency in emergency medicine out in Kansas City. Started thinking back my time with the Air Force with my first assignment at Langley Air Force Base as an ER doc. Deployed once to Afghanistan, and since then I've been able to come back to Ohio, which is where I'm at now, where I both work as an emergency medicine physician and also teach a pre-deployment course for a basically mobile surgical unit.
After I graduated from Potomac Falls, I went to William & Mary, and I graduated with a double major in kinesiology and neuroscience. After I graduated from William & Mary, I actually took a year off to get some experience hours to apply to PA school. I then went to Chatham University in Pittsburgh and got my Master's of Physician Assistant Studies. And then once I graduated, I ended up working in Panama City, Florida for a couple of years in adult and pediatric orthopedics. But then I wanted to move closer to home and back to where my family was. So I took a job at Children's National Hospital in Washington, D.C., and I worked there in their orthopedic department. And I just am over about 7 years of working there with them.